Welcome back to season 31 of 7-Eleven Junior Hockey Magazine. I'm your host, Gino Reda. Time now for the CJHL Report. The Canadian Junior Hockey League brings together 115 teams in the 9 Junior A leagues involving over 2,500 players from right across the country. The Centennial Cup is coming up in Estevan, Saskatchewan. Kicks off in less than a month. For much more now is Josh Biggs, the president and host of the Estevan Bruins, also the co-chairman of the tournament. Josh, welcome to the show. Great to have you with us.
Hey, Gino, thank you for having me. Yeah, really excited about the tournament coming. We're about 3 weeks away before players start showing up and that puck dropped in Estevan.
You and I were just talking off air before the interview began, and you've actually got one of our guys who joins us regularly here on the show and on TSN who's going to come out there as a special visitor for your big week.
Yeah, we've got at the same time as the Centennial Cup, we've got Craig Button and a few other guests putting on a sportsman's banquet on the 26th of May. So really excited for that. It's going to go along great with that tournament. That Thursday is an off day, no games that day. So looking forward to having some speakers and getting people out in the community.
How nice is it to have the Centennial Cup back and happening? Because it's been such a drought because of the pandemic. Haven't been able to crown a national champion in a couple of years now. How important was it to get this game underway? I mean, it's not under the greatest of circumstances. It's not the way we would like to have played it originally, but we're back and we're going to crown a national champ. How important was that?
Yeah, it's been a process, obviously, with the shutdown for the last couple of years, not having a tournament. We were kind of in limbo, and Hockey Canada has been great throughout the whole process, though. And now I think to have a 10-team tournament for the first time in the history of the CJHL, I think it's going to be awesome. We've really excited to host teams from 9 different leagues in Canada, and really have the biggest and the best Centennial Cup ever.
When you're the host, you obviously get to automatic berth in the Nationals as the Centennial Cup, but you don't want to go there as, by the way, also here is the tournament host. You're earning your way. You guys are in the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League final that's going on right now as you're facing the Flin Flon Bombers. How important was that to you to have your club and the kids themselves going into nationals and feeling like, hey, we earned our right to be here. We didn't just do it by becoming the host of the event.
Yeah, we didn't want to come in the back door. We want to bust through that front door. So we've gone on a great tear in the playoffs here. We 10-game win streak came into an end last night in Flin Flon at the Whitney Forum, which is a legendary junior A hockey barn. But yeah, looking to come back tonight and take a 3-1 series lead against the Flin Flon Bombers.
It also means a lot more work as the tournament host this year because of the special format. You mentioned it briefly that it's for the first time ever, it's a 10-team tournament because we weren't able to crown champions from the various leagues across the country, and then making this a significantly smaller tournament the way it's been in the past, which then means as organizer, you got to find double the accommodation, double the ice time, double the volunteer staff. What was that like in preparation for this?
Yeah, I think when Hockey Canada first dangled the idea of a 10-team tournament was early January, right after the World Juniors, and we thought about it. We kind of said, yeah, we'd love to do it. We want to show off our community, we want to show off our arena, and we've got a great team of volunteers in Estevan who work tirelessly to make it happen. Full slate of hotels, so there's going to be a great economic impact in the community. We've had tremendous support from the city of Estevan, and I think they realize the economic impact that's going to come with that. So yeah, we're all happy to do it. It's we're pretty fortunate. We've got a great venue that can do that, and yeah, we can't wait.
What's it like to have the community support? Give me a sense of what kind of support and what kind of exposure you're getting right now in Estevan in terms of the community and the knowledge that nationals are coming very shortly.
Yeah, so we've been kind of lucky. We've hosted a couple of big curling events, and then we hosted the Western Canada Cup back in 2016. So that stuff's kind of, it feels like it's kind of all led up to this national tournament. This will definitely be the biggest event that we've hosted in Estevan, just with having over 200 players in town, which means over about 200 hotel rooms we're going to have locked up just for the players and coaches and staff. Plus, of course, the fans that are going to be traveling in. So that's been huge, and I think we've got over 100 volunteers signed up already. So for a community of 11,000, 12,000 people, to have that kind of volunteer support has just been, it couldn't happen without it, but we knew that support would be there when we put in our bid for the tournament.
We're in conversation with Estevan Bruins president Josh Biggs, also the co-chairman of the Centennial Cup this year. Josh, the championship cup, the final, the cup is going to be awarded on May 29th, live on TSN. It's less than a month away now. Is there nervous anticipation of that?
There is. Yeah, no, there definitely is. I think everything's fallen into place pretty nicely. Like I said, accommodations are lined up, the travel's lined up. We're still waiting to see. Obviously, Estevan and Flin Flon have already punched their ticket, but the rest of the teams are. I think most leagues are starting their finals within the last couple of days. So within 2 to 3 weeks, or probably 2 weeks, we'll know who's coming, and then we drop the puck and play hockey.
What about you personally, Josh? How did you end up in the position you are right now in Estevan? Give us a sense of your background.
Yeah, so I was actually a former coach and the head of player development at the time. Asked me to join the board of the Bruins, and I threw myself in there. And then a couple of years later, the president spot came open, and talked about it a little bit, and decided that it's something I'd like to bite off. So that only happened back in September of last year, but it's been busy. It's definitely been a busy 8-9 months. But the Bruins for Estevan, it's a real community thing. You know, it's our biggest gathering point throughout the winter and fall and winter. So that's what really drew me in, was just seeing the people gather at the rink, and a real gathering point for the community.
How do you like the makeup of your team this year going into nationals?
I love it. I mean, obviously we knew it was coming, so we've been building for this. But yeah, with the great core and a couple of great local kids on there, we feel pretty confident. I mean, there's obviously going to be the best teams in Canada there. Some strong competition, but we're confident we can have a really good show.
Obviously, we're going to be tracking down the road to the Centennial Cup here on the show. But if people want to track it online and get information about tickets and what the field looks like, where would they go? Where would they log on?
Yeah, tickets.estevanbruins.com, as well as I believe there's a link on the Hockey Canada website. So yeah, there's only a couple hundred ticket packs left for the full tournament ticket packs. It's a great value. It's $200 plus tax for 25 hockey games. So. And that gets you everything, including the final. So that's a tremendous value there. We kept the price the same even when we moved from a 5-team tournament to a 10-team tournament. So really hoping to see that rink full, see people come out and support hockey from all across the country.
Josh, congratulations. It's been a long journey to get back where we are, and now you're just a month away from crowning a national champion in your own barn. Good luck to you. Congratulations again.
Thanks, Gino.
That was Estevan Bruins president and Centennial Cup co-chairman Josh Biggs. And that wraps up this week's CJHL Report, the Canadian Junior Hockey League. Your future is here. Still inside 7-Eleven Junior Hockey Magazine, he played for the Mississauga St. Michael's Majors at the 2011 Memorial Cup, and now he's patrolling the blue line for the Winnipeg Jets. We'll check in with Dylan DeMello in this week's edition of Where Are They Now? You're listening to Canada's only nationally syndicated junior hockey radio show. This is season 31 of 7-Eleven Junior Hockey Magazine. And don't forget, you can listen and subscribe to the complete podcast by checking out any of your favorite podcast platforms.